and showing myself the possibilities that are out there, of all the things that I can do if I just stay healthy.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most amazing weight loss journeys on my 600-pound life.
I'm not gonna let anything stop me from getting to where I wanna be.
Number 10, Chuck Turner. After his wife was tragically murdered, Chuck felt his life spiraling out of control. Like many people who suffer personal tragedies, he turned to food for comfort and ended up weighing nearly 700 pounds.
If you eat more than you need, it's gonna make you hurt.
Chuck's size put him in constant pain and made it almost impossible for him to help his second wife with household duties. With surgery and Dr. Nauzeradon's help, Chuck dropped an incredible 400 pounds in 1 year.
It's not been easy, but I think I'm making good progress now.
How you feel?
It's getting me, but I'm good.
One at a time, there you go.
Unfortunately, his marriage didn't survive, but Chuck kept working towards his goals despite the emotional turmoil. The last time the show checked in with him, he had started a happy new life with a new love.
I'm thankful for someone in my life I can truly lean on, and I want her to feel the same way.
Number 9, Diana Bunch.
When you're morbidly obese, everyday life, just getting through it, it is miserable.
At over 600 pounds, day-to-day tasks had become impossible for Diana. The lymphedema and open sores on her legs kept her in agony, and she knew she couldn't keep living as she was.
Don't put me too low, or I won't be able to get off.
This is where it all becomes real. But I don't even know what I weigh, and that's scary to face too.
Diana's niece talked her into traveling to Texas to consult with Dr. Now and start her weight loss journey. Within just the first year, Diana lost 265 pounds, which relieved a huge amount of stress on her body and enabled her to become much more active. It wasn't always easy, and at over 300 pounds, Diana still had joint issues and trouble getting around. Knee surgery helped her become more mobile and continue to lose weight. After such an incredible transformation, she treated herself to a well-deserved makeover.
I'm going to do this. I have another month and another chance to prove myself.
Number 8, Milla Clark. Her journey was a long and difficult one, but the results speak for themselves. Weighing over 750 pounds, Milla had been bedridden for more than 2 years and relied entirely on her 5 children to bathe and feed her.
I have 1 more month before I go back to the doctor and see my progress. So I'm pushing myself and doing everything I have to lose another 50 pounds and get this surgery.
Just getting to Texas to see Dr. Now was a challenge. However, Milla was determined to lose the weight and get her life back. Her courage and persistence paid off.
7 months ago, you had got down to 598 pounds. And when I saw you a couple of months ago, you didn't look like you lost much weight.
After multiple surgeries and years of hard work, she lost an astonishing 600 pounds and became one of Dr. Now's biggest success stories. Now she's able to travel, enjoy life, and be the mother she wants to be.
Every time I wanted to give up hope, I thought of my kids, and that gave me the motivation to keep pushing and to keep doing this.
Number 7, Marla McCants. After years of weight gain, she became a prisoner in her own house. Marla weighed around 800 pounds and suffered from a slew of health problems as a result.
I hate living like this. I have arthritis, gout, lymphedema, diabetes. I'll check my sugar level.
During her time on My 600-Pound Life, she and Dr. Now butted heads, and he wasn't afraid to show his disappointment when Marla failed to make progress. At times, Marla's own fear and stubbornness held her back.
I'm trying, Sierra, I'm trying.
You just have to get them to try once and show them that they are able.
But that stubbornness also helped her to stick to her diet and exercise program and eventually lose over 500 pounds. Today, she looks like a different woman, and she's proud to set a healthy example for the rest of her family.
Food is an addiction. Mm-hmm. We don't look at it as,
is.
You know,
Yes,
it's not, it is an addiction. I'm gonna always have that mindset.
Number 6, Britney Fulfer.
I don't remember a time waking up that I didn't hurt.
At only 32 years old, Britney weighed over 600 pounds when she first appeared on the show. Her weight left her in non-stop pain and struggling with her mental health. She and her husband wanted to have children, but in her current condition, it was impossible.
Every single person who walks by me is looking me up and down. Like I'm not a person, like I don't have any right to be here. I'm a person.
She had to learn to control her compulsive eating, and in just 2 years, she was able to get down to 200 pounds. It wasn't easy, and Britney's weight continued to fluctuate somewhat, but after several skin removal surgeries, she started to become proud of how her body looked for the first time.
This last year was a lot harder than I thought. But everything I've been through has been so worth it.
Number 5, Justin McSwain. He was so ashamed of his size, he couldn't stand to look at himself in the mirror, and he blamed himself for his weight.
When I wake up in the morning, I'm in disbelief at how bad I've let things get.
Justin turned to food to forget about his problems, and by the time he was 27 years old, he weighed nearly 700 pounds. But Justin refused to give up, and over the course of a year, with a strict diet and exercise, he lost over 300 pounds.
So I'm proud of myself for my progress and to have the chance to experience new things.
Now he's able to do the things that he never thought he could, like rock climbing and mountain biking. His honesty about his struggles and his positive attitude are truly inspiring.
I know now that I need to take care of myself first because no one else will do that for me, not like I need. And if no one does it, not even me, then I can end up back like I was.
Number 4, Olivia Cruz.
In the last 7 years, I've been in and out the hospital constantly for my illnesses and just depression.
Before her debut on My 600-Pound Life, Olivia already had 2 weight loss surgeries. However, the surgeries failed because she didn't follow through with the necessary diet and exercise. In her own words, by that point she had already given up on life.
I don't want to be a burden in anybody's life, especially my twin. I mean, it's time for me to do something.
Unable to climb a flight of stairs, she had been confined to her basement apartment for over 2 years. Thanks to her own determination, her 3rd weight loss surgery was finally successful, giving her a fresh start on life. Since then, she's reclaimed her relationship to food by training to become a professional chef, proving that it's never too late to pursue your dreams.
I'm getting a second chance at life. I do things that I thought I could never do before. Simple things people take for granted.
Number 3, Melissa Morris. The first episode of My 600-Pound Life was one of the most dramatic.
It's not like I set out to say, ooh, I want to grow up to be the world's biggest lady. I want to be 700 pounds. It just happened.
Melissa had been overweight for her entire life, but was in denial about how serious the problem had become. Over an incredible 7-year journey, she's lost more than 400 pounds and achieved her dream of becoming a mom.
I'm ready to be a mom. I'm ready to have a job. Oh my gosh, I got jeans on.
You want to start moving on with your life?
But it's very hard on a relationship.
Of course, life is never simple, and her pregnancies, along with the responsibilities of parenthood, resulted in her gaining over 100 pounds back. She also discovered that her husband had been cheating on her for years. When he refused to change his ways, she kicked him to the curb.
For the longest time, I felt like I was in the wrong.
Because I mean, at 700 pounds, what do you expect? But he did it even after I lost weight, so it's not because I was fat.
Now she's loving life as a devoted mom, and in 2019, she even revealed that she'd gotten a job in Dr. Nazaradon's office. Number 2, Christina Phillips. By the time she was 17 years old, she weighed almost 400 pounds, and when she finally reached out to Dr. Now for help, she was well over 600.
It's hard because of my weight. Just simple walking from the living room to the bedroom, I'm out of breath.
Within a year, Christina had lost 300 pounds and regained much of her independence. Her husband didn't like her newfound mobility, and the two ended up splitting. Another year later, Christina was down to 185 pounds and had found new love. But you can have too much of a good thing.
Christina is in a dire situation. She's surrounded by enabler. I need to see you lose 30 pounds next month. Get you in best shape for doing the surgery.
Okay.
Dr. Now became concerned that she was losing too much too fast, especially when she revealed that she was only eating 400 calories a day. It took time, but eventually Christina learned to be comfortable in her new body.
2 years ago, I would have never seen myself here. It makes me feel like my goal is a little bit closer.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Amber Rockty. Constantly hurting and exhausted, living in her 650-pound body had left Amber feeling hopeless.
Sometimes I think to myself, I'm never gonna change. Everything hurts. My back hurts. My shins hurt.
Though her family and her boyfriend were supportive, she felt like a disappointment and a failure. Knowing that she had to make changes in her life, she undertook a difficult and stressful plane flight to visit with Dr. Now.
I overeat anytime I eat. I know what's good for me, but I eat too much.
Within the first year, she lost over 260 pounds. She kept going after her time on My 600-Pound Life, eventually losing over 400 pounds. Like most of the participants on the show, Amber's mental transformation was as important as her physical changes. She was always beautiful, but now she has the confidence to show it off.
I'm not going to give up. I am going to keep going, keep losing weight, keep getting healthier, and not let what I see in my reflection discourage me at all.
Which transformation did you find most inspiring? Let us know in the comments.
The feeling of freedom and possibility it comes with. And the best part is that no matter what waits beyond the horizon, or what turbulence might be waiting in my future, at least I know I'm in charge of my journey.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.